Alright, so everything just settle down. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the live stream. Let's just get started with the fresh analysis. What's just going on the chart? So, okay, someone just already in a buys. Wow, impulse and impulse entry. Actually, someone just like executed as an impulse entry. Totally, actually makes sense. Wow, look at the volume. Just break up of all the rejection on the left hand side, and now it's just like continuously pushing to the upside. So let's just break down the chart from the higher time frame to lower time frame to see with the bigger picture. Okay, let me just adjust these things first. Here we go. All right, so let's just get started from the daily time frame. So if you just look at daily time frame, the previous daily candle just like rejected with the the second last candle, I would say we just do not have a upper week. The whole day market was just like pushing to the downside, and at the end of the day I just saw that during the NYSE just start pushing to the upside, and it just like close with a small body, and it could be like an impulse entry. If you just break above this high, it could be continuously pushing upside at least like a 60 pip range on the left hand side. But you know what, it's like a very cautious area, I would say. 3400 is just like a psychological number, so we'll see how the market will react to that number. If it just break above that 3400, there is a very high probability it will continuously pushing to the upside. So right now we just like need to go through from daily time frame to H4 to see more clear picture actually. So on H4 you can see we're just having like a resistance area, and at the same time we're just having like a support to the downside. Let me just remove this thing first. Having a resistance, having a support. Damn, even if you just like look at this one, this H4 can create a wick, break above the high, and this is like a very beautiful 40 pip range we are having on a H4 time frame. Actually look at the H1 just like created a support, break above the resistance right now. I think so this support actually makes sense, this one, and it's just like breaking above the resistance. Look at the 30-minute time frame, 30 minutes just like without giving any kind of confirmation. Even if I just like sitting on the chart, I will try to avoid this execution. You know what, you know why? Look at the previous candle just rejected with a long rejection and closed with a small body. Now this time this candle just created a weekend break above the high. Even if you just like look at on the left hand side, the market was just like continuously rejecting 1 2 3 4 5 6 times, just like continuously rejected from the same certain area, like try to continuously pushing upside, so but could not sustain its pressure and then just come back into the range. So what is the probability that seventh time it just like break up of the high and continuously pushing upside? Let's just like look at from 30-minute to 50-minute time frame. Even the 50-minute time frame just did not give any kind of confirmation there yet. But yeah, this makes sense. The candle just like close with a small body and break above the high to continuously pushing upside. We'll see. Now I just need to look at this one where I just wanted to execute, and if I just like waiting for the candle to close, it just like already move more than 30 pips away from the resistance area. So should I consider it as it just like already moved a lot, or should I execute on this one when I just knew that there's just like another resistance we are just going to be hit right after a few pips? Does this make sense? Does this make sense? Someone just already secured 18 pips, very nicely done. 4 hour makes more sense. Yeah, exactly, the 4 hour actually just makes sense. Look at this one, rejected, break above the high. So it doesn't matter, like we'll see. I will see actually. There's just like 50 minutes left for the candle to close. If this candle just rejected and close back into the range, there's a very high probability we could continuously push into a downside. But right now it's just like clearly showing a bullish momentum in it. It's just a visual I'm just having with me. So we'll see if it's just like reacted in the same way. So yeah, just like leave us alone, move like 30 pips far away from the resistance area. This was the range we have to be target actually, like a 40 to 50 pip range, and it just like already filled more than half percent of the range on the left hand side. So now we just need to accept this thing. We have just missed the move, so we just need to wait for some new structure to be formed. You know what, might be just like going to be create some kind of resistance, and then with the opening of London, if it just break above the resistance or break below the support, there's a very high probability it will continuously going that direction. So we'll see. 30-minute can just like still open right now, so we'll see. Okay, Miss Trade, do giveaway now. Chris, next month I will definitely give you a one giveaway. You really deserve it actually. All right, so just waiting. So yeah, I have just started this this 100k Dominion funding account. So let's see if I can pass it or not. Because in my previous history, I just passed many accounts within like 1 month or 1.5 month. We'll see. We'll see. So the plan is for this account is actually just not going to be take risk more than 0.5% or maximum 1%. It could be like between that. So that will be great actually. That will be a great idea. So we'll see if I can sustain that one, or if I'm just gonna lose this one. Just like a very difficult, and I'm just like feeling pressure that doing pro from account challenge in front of many people. But it's a part of the game. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna win or lose, but still, it will be very educational. Even I just like lose this account, you can learn by my mistakes, and if I just can win this account, you can also going to be learn those things. So we'll see. So we'll see. All right. सलाम, कैसे हैं आप? अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, वालेकुम सलाम, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग. ओके. कैस भाई प्लीज़ अपना वॉल्यूम तेज़ करें यार, आपको हेडफोन यूज़ करना पड़ना है, यहाँ से ठीक है सब कुछ. प्रीवियस कैंडल पर ट्रेड कर सकते हैं. ओके. You started 100k funded and bro, such a beautiful motivation and educational brother. Glad you start doing this. Hope it will be educational for us. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. So the rule is actually have to stick with 0.5% or maximum 1% risk. So I will try my best to take this account at least like 2-3% by using a normal lot size, like a lower lot size. I will try my best to take this account at least like 2 to 3% in profit, and then I will just try to increase my lot sizes. So the plan will be same as I'm just like continuously educating people during the live streams. So the same thing I'm just going to be implement on this account. We'll see what the result I'm just gonna get. So yeah, so have to be stick with 0.5% or 1% maximum risk per day. So it's mean like if I'm just like risking 1% and I'm just having like a uh, almost like 8% drawdown at this Dominion funding account. So that's mean I just need to lose continuously like 8 trades with a 1% loss. So we'll see, and at the same time I just want to win actually 8%. Is it the target is 8%? I just didn't remember that one. Yeah, target is also same as it is like 8%. So we'll see 0.5% and 0.1% risk max, and we'll see the results. So the first trade is like very important. Whenever we just like started the uh, challenge of any prop firm, the first trade is like very important one. So I will just try to take a trade which is like having a higher probability. So it's like very important to win first trade, and if I just gonna lose that one, so you will just realize that it will be like a very pressureful thing for someone who just like lose the first trade on their pro firm account. So psychologically should have to be stick with the rules. So we'll see. Okay, so the server San just send us a chart. Just look at this one. Oh, he just took a buy. Bro, it could be risky one. Market just already moved like more than 30 pips away from the resistance area, and what you are targeting here is just like already feel more than 0.5% range on the left hand side. Might be it could continuously pushing upside, but now it's just like become risky one. So This will be good idea, not just like not a good idea. If it was a good idea, then definitely I was right now sitting at the trade. So definitely no, just like need to wait for some kind of resistance or support to be formed. So we'll see, by depending on the volume of London, might be we're just gonna get something there. In this situation, you just need to accept that you have just missed the move, because the best execution will give you the best risk management scenario. So if you just like going to be execute here, where you will just placing your stop loss somewhere here, like 60 pips below the previous candle low. Even you just like try to put it into the range, it's still like 40 pip stop loss. So by calculating your stop loss, you can easily understand the concept that it just already moved a lot or not. Sometime when there's just like a lot of news or there's just like a lot of volume, we can execute, but it just happen like rarely. So we just need to stick with the things which we just going to be face on the daily basis. As a day trader, we just need to stick with the rules, with the things what we just learn during the live streams. Okay. So what will be the lot size, brother? I'll see. The lot size will be not remain in the same position. Might be sometime I'm just going to be get like 30 pips stop loss, so I will just need to lower the lot size. Sometime I'm just gonna get like a smaller stop loss, so I just need to change the lot size considering to my stop loss actually. So it all depending on the stop loss I'm just gonna get there. So yeah, just waiting. Okay. Number one rule of SRC: don't take trade in the middle of the range. Exactly. Yeah, it's a most important thing, because most of the traders just like lose their money. They just like mix the breakout structure with the already moved market. Actually, what they do mostly, they are just like wanted to execute if the candle just break and close above the resistance area or close below the support area, but they just didn't realize that market just already moved a lot. So they just try to execute somewhere here, and most of the time they just like lose their money there. So we just need to be consider this thing in our like general. So just look at the chart of Fezan. Yeah, train निकल चुकी है, so no FOMO actually. So Faizan Khan just executed as an impulse entry here. Secure, I think so, 50% at 10 pips, and secure everything at 20-25 pips, something like that. Very beautiful trade, but should be like make sense on a 50-minute time frame. Could be very risky, but by reading the volume, really nicely executed. So this is the place where you just like need to be execute, not somewhere here. Very nicely done. So just waiting. Where the YouTube chat just gone? Here you go. So there's just like more than 125 people just watching right now, and I'm just having like 22 likes. Thank you so much for the love. Completely based on the 4 hour. Yeah, that totally makes sense. 4 hour makes sense exactly. Executing somewhere here where you will just like 30 pips stop loss, grab 20-23 pips. Totally makes sense. So Stephen just sent us a chart. Look at this chart. What is this? It's euro USD. Oh, just try to take sell here, but in this situation, let me just zoom in. It's just like consolidation going on. It's just like not like a clean structure you can see here. Impulse entry, you just like try to take impulse entry, but it's just like not that one clean structure. Look at this candle. This candle just break above the high of the previous candle and try to break below the low of the previous candle, but it's just like a volatile candle, I would say. So after this candle, you just need to wait for some candle to be close in some direction, so that will be more better. It's just like a consolidation, and then you just try to take an impulse entry here. If I can see this, oh, you just took a trade somewhere here, and then the next candle did not break the low of the previous candle, come back, retrace more than the 50% of the previous candle, should have to be close 50%. But yeah, just like a consolidation going on. And even you just like taking trade somewhere here where you just like below this candle, you can see there's just like another resistance, another support actually on the left hand side. Look at this one. So you just need to target like clean traffic on the left hand side. So better thing would be like if this candle just break and close below the support, and the next candle create and break below the this previous candle low. That makes sense, because after that you're just going to be face this clean traffic on the left hand side. But look at this candle. This candle just did not break the low of the previous candle. See this one? And it just like break the above the previous candle high, and then close in this shape. So it's just like clear sign of the consolidation. Yeah. Okay, Fizan the best. Yeah, exactly. So just like look at this one. Still we are just like stuck here. I think so just gonna make some kind of resistance here. There's just like 3 minutes left for the candle to close, and there's just like 3 minutes left for the London to open. So just need to wait. Okay. Guys, but do you trade on 100K? No, I didn't took any single trade on this account. There was no confirmation, correct? Only 4 hour break of I was already, yeah, exactly. The 4 hour setup just actually makes sense. One step, two step start standard swing. It's just like a two-step standard. I am as a scalper. I just do not try to, even I just don't hold my trades for the day or for the weeks actually. So standard actually suits me with the tighter spreads, with the lowest like a spreads and zero latency. Look at the spread right now, just 1.6 spread. I was just using like a I just remember FTMO. FTMO was like minimum spread they were just providing like 2.5 pips, and if there's just like a lot of volume, that can be hit like 4 pip spread. So yes, it's just like too much. Suppose that you just like going to be open a 10 lot, so it will be open with a negative 350 or $400. So yeah, it's just like too much for me. So look at this one, just like struggling at this area. So if it's just like going to be close with a small body, and then next can create a weak break above the high, in this situation just need to depend on the volume to continuously pushing upside, the volume of London. But for execution, I would like to see this candle should have to be closed in a bearish form. I don't want it to see this candle to close in a bullish form. If it's just like going to be closed in a bullish form, then even the candle break above the high, there is like less probability it could continuously pushing upside. So just need to see, even it's just like a impulse entry in a trend, but we just need to consider this thing. It's just like already moved a lot, and we just having like a resistance right after few pips. So just need to wait for some new structure to be formed. That could be great. So the 50-minute candle just close with a very small body, just losing the volume, but it's close in a in a bullish form. Am I right? Is it your brokerage just showing the same thing? Let me just look at this one. Okay, so I think so. All right, because if it just like close in a bearish form, then next candle create a weekend break above the high, there is a probability we could continuously pushing upside with the volume of London. So we'll see. No, it's just like close as a bearish form. So if I'm just gonna execute somewhere here, placing stop loss below this area, does this make sense? Let me just see this one, because this difference could be happen due to spread. This minor difference could be happen due to spread. So I just need to look at, because it's just like a simulated account of Dominion funding, so just need to look at some real account. So spread could change the color of candle actually. The things will be changed if it just like close in a bearish form. If this candle could break above the high, very high probability it could continuously pushing the upside. But here it's just like close in a bullish form. Let me just look at trading view actually. Okay, because sometimes it's just like very rare. Sometimes what happen, market just like when it's just like sitting or going to be close with the size of spread, so it can change the color of the candle actually. Yeah, look at this one. I just open the chart on trading view. Okay, where is 15? Oh, look at this 15-minute time frame. Here is just like closed in a bearish form. See this one? It's just like for the educational purpose. You just don't need to worry about this thing. It just could be happen due to spread, because when it's just like going to be close, it was standing with a spread condition actually, so could be change the color of the candle. See this one? So just like breaking above the high now. uh, so the server just sent me the chart. Look at his chart actually, just executed now, breaking above the previous 50-minute high. But still, you know what, I would say it's just like not a tradable range. It could be risky one, but here I can execute on this one by depending on the volume. Hmm. Wickfield? Which Wickfield you are just talking about? This one Wickfield? This Wickfield? It's like a 20 pip. So you just going to be get like 10 pip, 1 pip or 2 pip spread by the brokerage house. So what you're just like targeting right now? Executing somewhere here, just like try to get like 10 pips, 15 pips. It's just like not a tradable range. Look at the rejection now. Look at the rejection now. So if this candle just like breaking above the high, there is no business of this current candle to come back and break its own low. If it's just like going to close its own low, there's a very high probability it could continuously pushing to the downside. So just need to wait for some structure to be formed actually. Just need to be wait some structure to be formed. This, you know what, this 3394 area is just like a very cautious area right now we're just having with us. Very messy price action right now going on. It's opening of London, candle just closed with a small body. If the candle just created a wick, a break up of the high, then there is no business of this candle to react in this way. Even if we just like sitting with a volume perspective, so still volume should continuously pushing it to the upside. It should not be react in this way how it's just like reacting right now. So best way to wait for the structure, new structure to be formed, that will be best. If I just go some kind of confirmation candle like a closed candle, closed uh, like a candle just close right on the resistance area on the left hand side, that makes sense for the cells. Or if this candle just like continuously rejected and close back below 33.92, that also makes sense by depending on the volume of London, might bit will continuously pushing to downside. But right now there's just like no decision I'm just gonna take. Just need to sit beside and just like watching the price action, what's just going on there. Look at the volatility right now, just like showing right now. So lots of rejection on 4 hour on the left hand side. Yeah, just like already feel more than half percent range on the left hand side, and the candle just close with a very small body. The next candle create a weak break above the high, then there is no business of this candle to react in this way. If it's just like reacting in this way, very high probability if it just like broke its own low, it could continue pushing to the downside. So just need to wait here. That will be perfect idea. Just need to look at how this candle is going to be close. So if it just like come back, retest this area, or give some kind of confirmation candle like on this area, so there's a very high probability it's just gonna retest the high then. But right now just need to stay away from it. Anyway, broke above in the first 2 minutes. Yeah, also that makes sense. It just break above the high, but it just like created a weekend, then it just break above the high. That's just like a different scenario, I would say. So yeah. Okay. what are you seeing in chart now? How did Faizan base his trade completely on H4? Yeah, gold impulse entries on trend. Look at this one, what is just like going on the chart. I was like continuously telling, even if you just like continuously like if you just wanted to execute somewhere here, still it's just like not a tradable range. So impulse entry, even you just like going to execute with the impulse entry with the confirmation candle, there must be some kind of tradable range there. At least like 40 pip range should be there, 35 to 40 pips, so you can grab like easily 15-20 pips out of it. But if there's just like a 10-12 pips, 15 pips range on the left hand side, then only volume can help you out to go through those all rejections. And if there's just like less volume, very high probability you're just gonna lose that trade. Casby, I think there is now consolidation happening because of previous big move. We'll see. We'll see. This candle closure will give me some kind of confirmation, to be honest. So we'll see. Okay. Now it's definitely not a buy. Yeah, exactly. If 50-minute candle close strong bearish, then probability will continue to push down. You know what? For sells, for sells, it sells could be risky one. For sells, I would like to see at least a 30-minute candle closure. A 30-minute candle closure, that makes sense. Just need to readjust my zones. Actually, this is our new support area now. But you know what? Right after this support, there is just like another support. Look at this one. So I will just consider this strong support area, because below this support area, if you just look at on the left hand side, we are having like a very beautiful 60 to 70 pip range. So I'm just like not taking this support. I just like need to keep this line to see if this candle just come back and create some kind of support area here. So there's a probability it could continue pushing to the upside. This is something I'm just looking for. But right now, look at this candle. A candle we just break above the high of the previous candle, and at the same time we just like break the low of the previous candle. So it's a clear sign of a volatile candle. It's called actually a volatile candle. Now you know what, we just need to wait for the next candle to be closed. So the next candle will definitely show us some kind of traction where we just like heading towards. So it's just like a clear sign of the volatility. So just wait for the candle to close. Yeah, exactly. Where we can look up volume just by looking candle or any data. Azim, just like look at the size of the candle. If the size of the candle just start getting bigger, you just start getting volume there. Very volatile candle has broke the high and low of the previous. Yeah, exactly, this is what I just like already explained. The candles that breaks the high and low of the previous candle at the ones that confuse me the most. So now you just like get clear, it's clearly called a volatile candle. If you just like getting some kind of candle like that, always wait for the next candle to be closed in some direction, so then you can understand the concept, or you can get your structure. One candle retracement is okay, sir. One candle retracement, yeah. You just need, whenever just like there's a like a red candle going to be closed beside a green candle, you just go to your resistance. It doesn't matter, it just close in a small size, bigger size, you just go to your resistance. And then if the next candle break above that resistance, you can execute with the impulse entry. So markets always moves in waves. It's just, if it's just like continuously pushing in one direction, it have to be do some kind of retracement, because the markets are just running on the base of buyers and sellers. If there's just like only sellers available, or if there's just like only buyers available, this market cannot be run. So these both parties actually balance the market. All right, so yeah, I just need to wait to see how this candle is about to be closed. Just like a very volatile candle right now we're just having with us. like breaking above the high and breaking the low at the same time. So I just cannot execute right now, cannot execute on anything actually. There's just like nothing for me on the chart, just like doing consolidation. A 15-minute close strong bearish, the probability will continue to push down. We'll see the by depending on the size of the candle. Omar Qureshi, it will be depending on the size of the candle. How did you found Raja Banks? Some of my friend who is just like in this forex space like from more than 10 to 11 years, and I have been just in this field from 4 years. He just told me about Raja Pro. He told me like there's a person who just like providing live education on his YouTube channel. It was a time when he was just living in Canada, so just start watching him. Yeah, so a friend actually told me about him. Can we take buy, sir? Next candle. Wait for this candle to be closed. Just wait. Wait and watch. Just wait and watch. There's just like a lot of rejection on the left hand side. You know, buys, buys actually, yeah, just like created a wick. If it just break above the high, this buy makes sense as an impulse entry in a trend on a daily time frame. If it just break above the high, it means it also going to be close above the H4 resistance area. All time frame will be in your favor. If you just like wait, if you just wait for some structure to be formed, that will be great. You know what I just wanted to see for the buys? I don't know wanted to execute somewhere here. If I just wanted to take a buy now, I would like to see some kind of scenario in this way. Let me just show you. Okay, where is my annotate? Here it is. So these are the scenarios I'm just like expecting from the market. Like if it just like come back, create some kind of support, and then give me the confirmation candle, there's a probability it will retest the high. This is something I'm just looking for. Or second thing, if it's just like continuously pushing upside, hit that resistance area on the left hand side, create some kind of resistance, and then with the volume, if it just like break above the resistance area, now this is the area where it will going to be break above the H4 time high, H4 time frame. It's just going to be break above the daily time frame. It's going to be break above the H1 higher time frame. So and you're just having like a range on the left hand side. By depending on the volume, it could continuously pushing upside by depending on the volume. But here there's just like no trade for me yet, because it just like already moved a lot and we're just having like a lot of rejection. I just didn't look at on the 30-minute time frame, but we're just having on the left hand side. Actually it could be better to set this on. Okay, wow, look at this one. Damn, even if it's just like going to break above the high, look at the rejections on the left hand side. So we just need a lot of volume, like a lot of volume to go through this whole rejection. Look at the price action here. Wow, very dangerous, very dangerous. Only volume can help us out to go through these all rejections on the left hand side, what we're just going to be face. So it means if we just break above this 34 area, let me just see this one, daily time frame. Yeah, very risky one, very risky one. Wow. So the 50-minute candle just close in a strong bullish candle now. Wow, it's like a very risky one. Need to stick with the 30-minute time frame. I'm just not gonna look at 50-minute time frame now. If I just wanted to, depending on the volume, I just need like some kind of strong structure there. So look at this candle. This candle just now closed in a bullish form, so there's a probability if next candle create a weak break above the high, by depending on the volume it could continuously pushing upside, but now it's just like already moved a lot. You know what, can anyone explain me what could be the best structure in this situation? Like it's just like a mess going on market. Like before that it was just showing some kind of volatility, now it's just like pushing to the upside. What would be the best structure which will have a higher probability to give us some trade? Taking a buy here, taking a sell here, or wait for the candle to create some support, give some kind of confirmation candle, and then break, then after the confirmation candle which is going to be face clean traffic on the left hand side, or if it just like created a resistance or break above the resistance where we're just having like a lot of rejection on the left hand side. So could anyone like explain which will be the best structure and for what we have to be wait actually? Support form first, then two options: continuation buy or counter trend sell. Yes, exactly. If it just like created a resistance, created a support and broke that support area, we're just going to be face clean traffic. So in this situation, I would like to see some clean traffic on the left hand side. If it just like continuously pushing upside, I will just not give it a damn. I don't need to be worried about that thing. You know what? What in mostly if I'm just like going to be face these kind of scenarios, I will never try to force myself for the execution. It's just like a very educational. Just try to understand this thing. So what I will do, suppose that it's just like leave me alone and continuously pushing upside. I will just never worried about things. Suppose that it's just like continuously pushing upside. I will let it go. I will let it go because I just knew that there's just like a lot of rejection we are having on the left hand side. So what I will do, I will let it go. I will wait for the candle to create some kind of resistance, create some kind of support, give me some kind of confirmation candle. We are just going to face like tradable range. We're just having like a volume with us. We are having like a clean traffic on the left hand side. Then I will just would like to give my trade a chance. There's a higher probability it will retest the high. That makes sense. That makes sense. In this situation right now, there's just like no trade for me on the chart. There's just like no trade for me on the chart. Okay, wait new structure support resistance, then wait for continuation. Yeah, exactly, this is what I'm just like expecting. Like even it just like come down, create some kind of support, give me some kind of confirmation candle, there's a probability it could continuously pushing to the upside. This makes sense. This makes sense, but now there's just like nothing. Okay, buy impulse on H1. Who just like took a buy on H1 here? Wow, someone just having like balls with them. Very messy price action actually. Support from first, then two options: continuation buy or counter trend. Okay, I just like already could go downside from here. Caspia, if you just wanted to go down, you just should have to be at least a single bearish form candle there. Right now there is just like no sells I can see. I just cannot predict the market. I can only take action if I just like saw something on the chart. All the impulse buys members fail, go back to the wait for the retracement and form a support and then buy. Yeah, exactly. Or CT setup and sell. What is CT setup? Counter trade setup and sell. Yeah, that also makes sense. When bullish candle has long wick to the upside or lower time frame, it's usually exhaustion wick. Now what about on the daily time frame? Is it considering the same thing? It has very small body. Can you take a look, just like look at the Wilmore chart actually? What he just like talking about daily time frame. Daily time frame just like doing consolidation. Just like rejected, but still you can see if it just like create a week and break the low. You just like not having a clean traffic on the left hand side. Might be smaller time frame having some kind of consolidation, some like messy price action here. Look at this one. It's just like a barcode printing there. Wait for some kind of clean structure, and if there's this daily time frame just like doing some kind of consolidation with a bigger range, so go only towards like smaller time frame like 30-minute time frame and see if you just get some structure there and you can grab few pips there. Always in this situation, always try to grab 15-20 pips. That will be more than enough. Do not try to hold on with the trades. Even you can see this daily time frame. Look at this one: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. It's just like more than almost like nearby 1 month, I would say, just like doing consolidation. So just like avoid trading, like avoid to hold on with the trading actually. Just like scalp some chunks and just exit. Wait for retracement, wait for support to be formed and buy. Yeah, it could be today, could be like a testing our patience actually. So who will just like wait, higher probability they just gonna bait. So Chutney just send us a chart. So yeah, this is something I also expecting, as Chutney just printed here, like created a support, give some kind of confirmation candle, then it's like more comfortable to take a buy to retest the high. Right now there's just like nothing on the chart, zero visibility, it's fog everywhere. Just wait, watch for new structure to be formed. Wow, like more than 150 people just watching, and I'm having like 55 likes on YouTube. YouTubers, what's wrong with you guys? Don't even like the stream. Continuously speaking here, my throat get dry, providing free education, and you just don't even hit the like button. Thank you so much for this love. Okay, what is your biggest payout? It was like something nearby 12,000. Counter trend, sell, wait for new structure, M5 minute confirm break range. Then we just never use 5 minute time frame. We just like rarely use 5 minute time frame, and there's just like a lot of volume in the market. Big bearish candle created resistance. Next candle wake up, then push down. We'll see. We'll see. Wait for the resistance and next candle breaking the low of the previous. No pullback buys. Create support from best plan is close the chart and trade on NY session. Best decision for you as well, because market need a lot of volume. Yeah, exactly. It if it creates resistance at 3400, we sell, and some point then after take sell, it creates support. That's give good sign for buy. You know what, I just would like to see, what I wanted to take a buy actually only. Sells. Sells are actually a little complicated. Sells make sense if this candle just break below the previous candle, this rejection at least. Just need to like readjust the zones now. Just having like this support area, current support area, I'm just like taking this one. So if I just wanted to take a sell, this candle should have to be break and close below these both candle, like somehow in this shape. In this shape. And then if the next candle create a wick, break the low, this rejection, so there's a probability it could retest the low. And is it tradable range? Look at this one, we're just having like a more than 35 to 40 pip range. So can I grab like 20 pips, 15 pips out of it? That makes sense. So just waiting. So waiting, and we'll see if I can give my trade a chance. Let's see. Wait and watch. Just volatility going on. ब्रो ऑफ स्क्रीन भी ऐसा ही ट्रेड करते हो या अग्रेसिव एंट्री भी लेते हो? ओह, बड़ा कुछ करता हूँ मैं ऑफ स्क्रीन यार, बड़ा कुछ करता हूँ ऑफ स्क्रीन। तो अक्सर ऐसी ऐसी ट्रेडें मार देता हूँ कि खुद भी सोच में पड़ जाता हूँ किया गया मैंने। Bro, read some YouTube comment also. I'm just like reading right now. Sir, in my Dominion Market live account, not showing MT5 simulator in MT5. You just need to install MT5 simulator. If you're just having like a MT5 simulator, just like look at the tutorial on YouTube, so you will just like understand how you can connect that one. Sir, if bearish candle close with upper side rejection and close 15 pips down from open price, sell valid 15 pips down. You know what, sells valid only if this candle just like going to be closed in a bearish form. If it just like going to be closed in a bearish form, 30 minute will be look like this. All right. So below this rejection, at least I just would like to see this candle to close nearby this rejection, and then next candle create a weak and broke below this rejection on the left hand side. Then it makes sense, it could continuously pushing to the downside, and there's just like 3 minutes left for the candle to close. So we'll see how this candle just about to be closed, and then we'll take decision. Okay, this moment is unusual. Yeah, exactly. Please check my trade. Sand design. How I can check your design? Your actually, I was just going to be said design. How I can check your trade? Just like need to send me. Please be as kind as tell me what your YouTube channel is. I am struggling to find it. Should I give a give a very polite comment on this one? Okay, still you can get like it's forex gas, something like that. Forex gas. Yeah, even you just like, can someone Google me? If someone just wanted to like, okay, am I coming on Google? I'm just not that much famous right now. Ooh, look at this one. First gas is on a top Instagram with the 6.5k followers. Wow, I am on a Google. Wow, very nice. Things take time. We'll see what will happen in 2 years. Why not Forest Gas? Actually, most of my friends and family members was just like calling me with the name of Gas. So I just like use a small form. So if I just write down Forex Gasser, it just never like just not making the combination. Just I just wanted to use a very small name. Even I just don't like this Forex Gas. I wanted to take the name only Gas, but you Instagram and like YouTube just didn't allow me. Someone just already took this name. I just wanted to take only Cas, just a small name, easy for people to like remember. Okay, here is the trading view screenshot. Please check where is that trading view screenshot. San, I can't see your trading view screenshot here, and I think so YouTube will never allow you to send me the screenshot. Why not Forest Cas? Why not Market Maker Cas? It's just like more complicated, and I'm just not like market maker. So this 50-minute candle just about to be closed, at 30 minutes just also going to be closed. Look at the volatility right now, which is having a new resistance. It's just again rejected from the same area. So it will be great if the candle just like create a wick and like break below this whole rejection, or if a candle just close below this support area, like below this rejection, there's a probability it could continue pushing to the downside. So that makes sense. That makes sense. For buys, I only will take buy from the low actually. I will never going to be take buy somewhere here or anywhere here. I would like to take sells, or I would like to take buy from the support area. That's it. It's like very messy. Like we are having like a lot of rejections on the left hand side. We just need like a lot of volume. Might be if I'm sitting with the NYSE, if there was a structure form and I'm sitting with NYSE volume time, then might be I will execute if I'm just like facing some structure in this situation. So that volume can go through those all rejection on the left hand side, because that time we already running with the London session, and with the same time we just going to be merged with the NY or NYSE session. So might be higher volume which is going to be get at that time, and with a higher volume with a great structure, there's a very high probability we can go through those all rejection on the left hand side. But till that, look at the way how this 30-minute candle just close. Look at the 50-minute, just like doing consolidation. That's why just like stay out from the charts. This is the time when we just like need to be patience. Wait for some structure to be formed. Need to wait for some structure to be formed. I think so might be some news can go through these all rejection on the left hand side. Okay, don't say small name is a short name with a big heart. Thank you so much for this compliment. राजा राजा बैंक कहाँ गए? छुट्टियों पे गए हैं यार, enjoy कर रहे हैं जंगलों में, just like enjoying his life in the forest. But I don't know where they just wanted to reach. I just like continuously watching. They just like continuously going somewhere, continuously going somewhere. They wanted to reach somewhere. I just don't know. Okay, here is the trading view screenshot. Sam, you cannot send me trading view screenshot. Actually, you can might be you just like sending screenshot and it's just showing you that you just send the screenshot on the chat, but you just like no, I just can't see that one. For screenshot, I would like if you just like wanted to take a review on it, and it's like a very important, and you just really want to get education about it, send me on my Instagram, so I will answer that one. Volume was not good in your okay, it's little bit slow. Here is the link. Okay, better to wait for rotation. YouTube is just like sleeping right now. Just waiting right now, just waiting. Look at this one. H1, H4. It's like a very important area. This 3394, very important area. Let me just take this one just to remind me. If a candle just glows below this support area, very high probability we will continuously pushing to the downside. So I think so I just need to activate this account at least with 0.01. Just need to activate this account. Because my trading will be considered from the day when I just start trading, and I think so the first trade I'm just gonna lose because this trade that we just took at the rejection on the left hand side. So first trade I have just executed with all the wicks on to the left side. Why not wait? Yeah, we just like waiting. It's just like I'm just like activating. Oh hey man, just don't take this trade seriously. It's just like activating the account actually. I just did not took any single trade on this account, so your account will be considered like when you just like took your first trade, that will be the first day of your account. So now I just need like three minimum like profitable days, like 0.5% at least. So yeah, it's just like for the activation, just don't take cells here, don't take cells here. I just didn't took the cells. It's just like for the activation of the account. I'm like continuously telling you guys, just don't take a sell, don't take a buy. It's just like a activation of the account. Look at this one, 0.01. I'll take sell at 3393.65. It would be great if we just break below these all rejections on the left hand side, but we just need like some kind of confirmation candle. Just waiting right now. Now there's like a higher probability it could hit the SL, but again I'm just like telling you, it's just a it's just a trade which is going to be activate my account actually. Okay, just like coming to the downside. I was indeed confused why you took the sell. I was just like continuously telling you guys it's just like to activate the account. It's just for the activation of the account. Wow, someone just secured 10 pips. For sells, I would like to see a 50-minute time, at least like 50-minute candle should be closed below the support. This rejection on the left hand side, and then the next candle create a wick break the low. Then I can execute on that one. Just like what if I don't think so. You guys like listening me. You just like looking at the screens right now only. And if I just like executed on cells and you just like took a cell, I'm just like continuously telling you guys it's just like for the activation of the account. It's like with 0.01. It's just like with 0.01. So no trade for me yet actually. There's just like nothing on the chart. I would like to see at least a 50-minute time frame to close below the rejections on the left hand side for the continuation to the downside. You tell this after enter the trade? No, I just didn't tell this after entering the trade. I just like continuously telling this thing, then do not execute on this trade. It's just for the activation of the account. I was like continuously saying these words. Better to wait for the retracement setup. Yeah, exactly. Take a buy if it breaks below the previous wicks. Take a buy. Go ahead, bro. Why you don't start copy trading? I just don't like to follow me actually. Don't want anyone to put investment on me. It could be create some kind of pressure on myself. I don't like that one. The London movies happen. We should wait for NY. Yeah, exactly. Is it okay to take sell right now? Not now. It will be great if you just wanted to go as impulse entry. It will be it will be great if the ask and bid price break its own low. Or I would like to see at least a 50-minute time frame candle should have to be closed below the support. Then the next candle creator we can break the support. Higher probability we will continue pushing to the downside. Okay, I just need to cover my spread and wanted to close this trade actually. Just wanted to cover the spreads. Just wanted to see blues here. Okay. Oh, somehow with your luck secure 10 pips. How it's just like my luck. You secure 10 pips. It's your luck. It's just not mine actually, buddy. Alright, so it's just like getting bored right now. It would be great if this 50-minute candle just going to be closed in a bearish form and then next candle creator we can break the low. Very high probability we will continuously pushing to the downside. Just need to wait actually. There is just like 5 minutes left for the candle to close. And it's just not even like covering my spreads. I wanted to close this trade. I just want a blue. Don't want it to see the negativity. But I think so. It's just gonna take myself. Totally interested. Anthony just came back and tried to understand my B. I just like took some trade. Anthony just relax, buddy. I didn't took any trade. It's nothing. If someone wants to sell this candle, must be close with a which left side behind it than what you just actually wanted to write down there. I can't understand, bro. Anthony actually staring at the charts Anthony was going somewhere, but he just stopped. And now watching might be we're just going to be get some move. We just need to wait 3 more minutes. Anthony, you can do something if you just wanted to do. Anthony Ang. No, he's just like chilling right now. Anthony is confused due to your trade. No, Anthony, you're just not gonna be confused. Look at this one, just going to be hit myself. Look at the way how it is like sustaining its rejections level on the left hand side. That's why I was just like continuously telling that we just need to wait for the candle at least to close below these rejections on the left hand side. So account just got activated now with a negative number. 0.01, 0.01999998. I am just in a drawdown. The start of this account is just like drawdown with a drawdown. वो क्या कहते हैं यार, वो इंडिया में वो वैसे वो करते हैं ना, वो नारियल तोड़ते हैं। तो मुझे लगता है मेरा नारियल जो सा है ना वो गलत टूट गया। शगुन। या so waiting and waiting. There's just like 2 minutes left for the candle to close, and if this like 50-minute candle just going to be closed below the rejection on the left hand side, very high probability we could continuously pushing to a downside. सर MT5 simulator डाउनलोड कर लिया फिर भी नहीं चल रहा. So your MT5 simulator just like not working right now. You just need to like open a ticket with the support, so they will help you out, buddy. I just can't help you anything about it. Just like open some ticket with the MT5 simulator official website with a customer representative, so they will help you out. All right, can you hear me? Testing, testing. Okay, now can you hear me? Okay, Anthony is gone. Now we're just going to be get the trade actually. So let me just see this one. This 30 minutes just like still like consolidating going on. 50 minutes just like doing consolidation. I would like to see at least a candle to close below this rejection on the left hand side to take a sell. That makes sense. That makes sense actually. Look at the way how it's just like reacting, because below this area the only tradable range I'm just having like more than 30 pip range, 35 to 40 pip range, so I can grab 15 to 20 pips out of it. That makes sense. Okay, are you going to perform all trades from this funded account live via Zoom and YouTube? Will try my best actually. But what you are expecting, if I'm just like not doing stream and on a chart I have an opportunity, should I wait for the live stream or should I execute? What will be your advice? So we'll see. We'll see. So just waiting. Just waiting. Waiting. Riders on the road. I'm waiting. Live stream only. All right. So Will actually telling me, okay, joking. Okay. I was just like taking it as a serious, but if you said like joking, then I will take it as a joke. Okay, so you took a loss on your first trade. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I took loss on your first trade. Wow. I lose. How much I lose? Damn, I lose $1.4 on a 100K account. What will happen to me now? Wow. It's like a very psychologically pressure I'm having right now with me. Wow. Bro, when you take trade in NY or NYSE, why don't you upload it on YouTube as a breakdown? That will also grow. Yeah, actually that's just like a great idea. I was just like, you know what? When I just like woke up, I just hit to the gym, then I just come back, do some free breakfast, then I just start the live stream, then I just like continuously watching over Market Fluidity University if there's just like any kind of chart breakdown, any review I just need to do, so I just do the reviews there. Then I just wanted to do some kind of I'm just getting personal questions from the personal community, just need to answer those things, those questions, and then I just need to do some like kind of trading for myself, and then I just like if I just like get some profit or some loss at that time, it's just like the whole day just like very tough day for me actually. But mostly I will just try to upload it on my Instagram. But great idea, should have also be upload short video on YouTube as well. That will be great idea. See you guys, bro. Noted yet for me. Will come back at an NY Open. Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely, that makes sense. NY makes sense. It's been like more than 1 hour, which is like continuously waiting for some structure to be formed. It's just like doing consolidation. So I think so. You just guys learned something here. We just didn't execute somewhere here because it's like not a tradable range on the left hand side. Look at the candle, how it's just like rejecting and close. Now how it's just like rejecting to the rejection on the left hand side. So I think so if we just like not taking a trade, it's because our education like stopping us to execute in this kind of structure. By reading the candle, we just start reading the candles from the first candle that it could be happen, and it's just like like happening right now. So if we like we secure our money in this situation, that's mean we just like making money actually. So many people like might be taking a trade here, take a buy, then went down, they took a sell, then went up, they took a buy, then went down, took a sell. So we just like waiting for some new and proper structure to be formed. It just like come with the proper education, I would say. So yeah, see you guys. Okay, you prefer gym at the morning or evening? I will prefer gym at the morning, but if you just don't have time for morning at morning, do it at evening. But must do it like in a day, whatever time suits you by your life schedule actually. You watch the chart all day or London Open or NY Open. I just like right now I'm just like looking at the chart right after the stream. Might be I'm just going to be close the chart, and then will come during the NY or NYC. You know what, if you just like continuously watching the charts, if you just like continuously looking at the screens, you will be just getting like mentally tired, and then there's a situation will be created in your body language, in your mentality, in your psychology. You can be like take a forcefully trade because you just like get tired and you just wanted to execute on something, and at that time when you just like lose your patience, you're just gonna lose your psychology as well. Very high probability that is the time when you're just going to be get into drawdown. So it's very important to stay healthy, very important to keep healthy your mind. So with a healthy mind, higher probability you can read the candles, higher probability you can read the volume, higher probability you can understand the structure. So yeah, in this forex space, I will never recommend to go like a hard work. I would recommend to go as a smart work. If I look at the chart all day, I get bored and start to Invent trades. Yeah, this is something also happened. Totally makes sense, Alina. Then forcefully you will just try to predict the market because you just getting tired now. So it will be better just close the chart, take some rest, spend time with family, do some other business. Then at the next session, if you're just having a time for the next session, then come to the another session and then see, break down your chart again, make new plan, then stick with the plan. If you just never get something, then just close the chart. And if you are just having like one session time in your whole life or whole day actually, then just stick with one session. That also totally makes sense. If H1 close very strong, then we can go for sells. uh, we'll see. All right, look at this one, just consolidation going on. This London session is just like very bored these days, very boring session. Like if I just remember, for the whole week, I think during the London session I just took one or two trade, and yeah, one loss and one profit, I think so. And for the whole week London just like not showing any volume in it. Okay, just waiting. So I'm just gonna wait like 6 minutes more. It's been like more than 1.5 hour, which is like continuously watching the charts. So in the next 6 minutes, if this current candle close below the support, so I'm just gonna take a sell. If it's just like nothing happened there, so I'm just gonna close the stream, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Actually, both London trades were lows on Monday. Yeah, on Monday, but on Tuesday, I think so. We just won the trade, and and last day we also won the trade. I will take your leave, sir. I need few hours for. Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead, Simforex. Thank you so much for having us. Take some rest. I'm also having a plan to take some nap after this stream. Also feeling tired actually. So there's just like 5 minutes left for this candle to close. We'll see if this candle just going to be closed below this rejection on the left hand side, so I can give my trade a chance. And if it's just like continuously rejecting in the same way or just close within the range, then I just need to close the chart. Then there's just like nothing for me on the chart, then I will look at the chart during the NY session. NY session will make sense, Fahad. Look at the volume right now, so let it do its work, whatever it just wanted to do. I think so. Whenever there's just like consolidation going on, why the consolidation just started, do you know about this thing, why the consolidation starts? Consolidation start when we just like drop the volume, and when we just going to be get volume again with the new session, during the pre NY, might be with the NY NYSC. So next session will bring some volume in it. So if you just like didn't get something during the pre London, with the opening of London, and even right after 1 or 2 hour after opening the London, then definitely London just not gonna give you something. So you just need to wait for the new session to be open. So might be new session can bring something on the table with volume. Volume is actually like a backbone in this forex industry. If you just really wanted to become profitable, You should have to be always need to sit on the chart while there's just like volume in the markets. If there's just like a less volume means higher volatility. So you're just not gonna get any clean structure there. Even if you just like getting your structure on the chart, might be it will never work out if there's just like no volume. That's why mostly we just never do like trades during the Asian session, because mostly Asian session just do not have volume in it. I'm stuck in sell from 78. Oh, 78. Why you just like just close that trade? Any suggestion? If you just really want my suggestion, just close that trade. 78. Where is 78? Oh damn. You must be in drawdown like more than 170 pips. Am I right? Just closed it. Or I would say, you know what? Place your SL above this candle high. That's it. Because if we just like going to consolidate here, if we just break above this consolidation area, could be continuously pushing to the upside. So you will just going to be in a drawdown more. And if it's just like broke below this area, so there is a probability you can get less loss than before. So you can have only one option: just close it right now or place your stop loss at above this candle high. Damn, someone just like holding their trade from more than 170 pips in a drawdown. That's why education is just like very important. Will you stream NY session also? No, I'm just not gonna do NY session. I just like already done this London session actually. Possible buy potentially, we'll see. There's just like 1 minute left for the candle to close, and look at this 30-minute time frame. Look at this H1 time frame. Nothing for me on the chart. M15 also just like doing consolidation. So just nothing for me. Just like last few seconds left for the candle to close. Yeah, just like doing consolidation. What is that thing you call nap? I have been running on fumes all week. Great. Current 30-minute candle close. Can it become weak fill? Oh, weak fill. You know what? Even if you just like wanted to go for the weak fill, that wick should be a tradable wick. What you are just like right now targeting this 13 15 pip wick. The wick should have to be a tradable. Should be like 35 40 pip wick on the left hand side. That is called wick fill structure. The normal wick size is just like not a wick fill structure. It's just like simple rejection area. So no wick fill. Don't like go for that kind of wick fill. Okay. Alright, so nothing for me on the chart. So it's been like more than 1.3 hours. We just like continuously doing stream, waiting for the structure to be formed. We just like did not execute any trade actually, because there was just nothing on the chart, and now just like creating some kind of structure. It's just doing some kind of consolidation. So remember, when the market just creating higher, lower high, something like that, that's mean the trend just going on there. But once market start printing candles side by side, or start printing candle like doing some kind of consolidation, that's mean the trend just stop there. Now you just need a breakout structure to break through the support area or break through the resistance area for the continuation. So for that we just need some kind of confirmation candle, and right now I just can't see any kind of confirmation. Just consolidation. Might be with NY or NYSE we will get something on the table. So yeah, till that, be safe, be careful. I will see you guys tomorrow with a new live stream with a fresh analysis. Till that, take care. See you guys. Bye bye. Thank you so much to arrive here.